Okay. Okay, we're ready. I think we're ready. How's it going, Noobsters? It's been 4 days. I can't believe it's been that long since we last streamed. So our last stream was on Friday the 13th. And no, you Beats Turtle. I missed you too, Beats Turtle. Not that you said you missed me, but I missed you. You know, I was so excited on Friday. Anyway, it's Wednesday, September 18, 2019. Yeah, anyway, but I was excited because we were getting a lot of the story opening up, right? So we found out Morgan had twins. Dahlia Hawthorne is apparently Morgan's daughter. She had a twin, Iris. They lived with their dad, who was a jeweler. The dad didn't like that Morgan wasn't the head of the Faye family, so he left. And then Pearl is their half sister, because I'm assuming Pearl was sired by someone else. Anyway, my Wednesday is good. So, you know, I've been at my new job for about a week and a half. And yeah, I know. How does a sweet girl like Pearl, how is she the daughter of a nasty woman like Morgan Faye? How is that? How does it work? The husband must have been a very gentle kind of person, because I mean, Morgan Faye is obviously very ruthless. I mean, we know where Dahlia Hawthorne got her ruthlessness from. Yeah. Granted, her dad wasn't a lot better or anything, but very self-serving people. The father must have been, because the former husband, the father of Iris and Dahlia, obviously wasn't too great of a person himself, right? Just ditched Morgan. But yeah, we got a lot of information, and it's I mean, obviously they're tying everything together because of, you know, Phoenix dated Dahlia. She just so happens to be the daughter of Morgan, who just so happens to be the aunt of Maya. And the victim in this particular case we're working on happens to be the long-lost mother of Maya. It's getting pretty crazy. I think we're in the middle of a... Okay, so we ended on a break. Like, the game broke. So it said, you know, to be continued. I think we're on a recess. And, I'm not sure. I forgot. I totally forget. But I'm pretty sure we're... the game's on a break. And I think it's the trials on recess. Hey, Gamer Elite. I'm Gamer Elite. How's it going? How's it going, buddy? Haven't seen you around much. You've been working on the relations? How's it going, though, buddy? How's life treating you? I hope, actually, the fact that you're not on as much, I mean, I'm taking that as a good thing. You know, real life is just working well, you know, working for you. All right, yeah, so we took a recess, I think. Continue where we left off. Shell, yes. What up? You know, I'm in my second week at my new job. Things are going pretty well. You know, everyone's been really nice, helping me to train and all that stuff. And, you know, I can't wait for my first paycheck because I got a raise, so that's gonna be nice, right? Been around in the mornings. Evenings have been tied up. Tied up. Oh, sir, we're in the judge. Got the judge. Same time slot as judge now, huh? But fortunately, I cannot watch streams because that's like 12 o'clock for me if it's in the morning. Well, witness. Is it hydrating already? Yeah, hydrate. Yes, how can I help you, Mr. Judge? So, okay. So this turned out to be Dahlia. This was not Iris. Our suspicion is that Iris is actually trapped in the inner temple. And this Dahlia, because Dahlia was dead, Dahlia was killed. She was accused of murder and she was executed for it. And I think this is Maya. I don't know. And Dahlia, her spirit took over the body while Maya was training or some crap like that. I wouldn't think a spirit could forcibly possess someone, a spirit medium, but it looks like it was. Hey, yeah, right. Gotta Gotta take myself out for a nice big fat steak dinner. I think this is Maya. I'm pretty... I mean, who else could it be? Except Maya, right? Morgan is still in jail, so that's one spirit medium. We already know Pearl's somewhere around. I don't think this is Pearl. I'm pretty sure... I'm pretty sure it's Mia. Mentioned something about the spirit fully forcing to take control. I mean, yeah. So I think that's probably what happened. Seems that if we're to learn the truth, need to hear your testimony. I have no problem with that. I don't know what truth she's gonna reveal. Oh, look, demonic Dahlia. When you've seen what I have, sometimes the truth is better left on. I mean, she's gonna be telling lies. I mean, it's gonna be like that. If it was Pearl, she'd be more and pink. Well, I mean, the whole point of spirit channeling is that the body, the physical body, actually takes on the characteristics of the dead person, right? Remember, Pearl is a little kid, but when she channels Maya or Mia Fey, she turns into this grown-up adult woman. So yeah. Oh, that's right. The clothes don't change. But I mean, I can't imagine. That's true. I don't know. No. Already? We're not even 10 minutes into the stream already. All right, testimony. Tell us about the plan carried out that night. The plan. Whole plan began with my death. In jail. She was in jail. Stupid plan hatched by Morgan Fey. Her mother. I don't know. I don't think she knew she was her mother. Install her own daughter as the next master. You mean yourself? For it to work, Maya would first have to die, which she already did, and this is why Morgan Fey is in jail. Already tried to kill Maya, or frame Maya for murder. Idea was for me to kill Maya, have the blame pinned on Iris. Her sister, her twin sister. Plan went wrong, seems to have succeeded anyway. Well, she doesn't know that she's possessing Maya's body, but it might be Pearl. Actually, no, you're right. You're right, Beats Turtle. It might be Pearl. Because Pearl did go missing when the earthquake happened. So yeah. You say the plan was to kill Maya Fey. Yes, you have a problem with that? Give us that nonsense. The amount of times Godot slams his cup of coffee onto the table, I'm surprised the mug itself hasn't broken. How you doing, Beats Turtle? How was your Wednesday? How's everyone doing? You know? I mean, it's been four days. It's been half a week since I've seen you guys. But, I mean, yeah. What's going on? You got a problem. Solve it during cross-exam. That's one of my rules. That's correct. By the way, it's one of my... No, it's not. No, it's not, Judge. You're an idiot. You're doing GA? What is work? I hope you didn't mess up like a drawing. Because you were... I know last time on Friday you were practicing charcoal sketching? Etching? Whatever you call it. Did you mess up a painting or something? Kill Maya. Could it be true? Alright, plan. Whole plan began with my death. You were executed last month. Yes, was hanged. Wasn't exactly pleasant. So very interesting. The world that this place takes in still hangs people. How did you manage to discuss the plan? Do we still have hanging in the US? I know some places still have executions, but I don't think they're hanging executions. I think they're death by injection. How did you manage to discuss the plan? When did you talk with Morgan? Last year, transferred to the same detention center as me. Sounds like she was pulling some strings. Since I was death row, she was my oh, she did know she was her child. Okay. Friday, Sunday, Tuesday, working for 12 hours? Why? Why so long? That's a long time to work. It's actually pretty easy to meet with her. That's when you discuss the plan. Crazy? First, that woman was planning to kill me as well. Why was she planning to kill her? Even though I'm our own daughter. I mean, you killed your own adoptive sister. How to make Pearl Fate a master curate? Whole twist. You should be talking, Dahlia. Yep, extra work for the background of a TV show. Oh, you're doing sets. Dude, that is great experience. If you're working on sets, background sets. That's awesome, dude. Holy crap. I hope they're paying you overtime for that. Well, I guess you got experience at the very least, right? She thought she could finally regain her lost honor. Honor she lost when her younger sister, Misty, took her place. Misty's dead now. Ever since that day, she's been working on this plan. Stupid plan hatched by Morgan Fay installed her own daughter as the next master. Talking about Pearl Fay? Yes. At first, she had high hopes for the two of us. You and your twin? That's correct. Fortunately, neither of us had much. Fortunately, she's counting it as a blessing. Been doing this for 3 years. Background settings, really? Or working 12 hours? Should not work 12 hours. It's very bad for the body. And the mind. That's why we were abandoned by her, along with our father. What are you talking about? Your father, like, left her. Abandoned? Only person I ever really cared about in life was myself. Not even your sister? Your twin sister, rather? Sister was a nuisance. Convinced my father to leave her at an old temple. Yeah, she's just pure evil. You mean Iris? Yes, my father remarried a woman who also had a daughter, who, of course, she had killed. Less children you have, more money there is to go around, right? On top of that, my father had absolutely no interest in children in general. Yeah, she's a psychopath. Really horrible one was that woman. Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. Everyone is the hero in their own stories. It was her stubbornness gave birth to that child, Pearl Fay. Born with an abundance of spiritual power, unfortunately for her. Morgan Fay heaped all of her broken hopes and dreams onto that poor child. Oh yeah, like she has sympathy for Pearl. Give me a break. You don't always do it every day. Still, 12-hour shifts is no joke. I've actually never, I think the longest I've ever worked was like a 9, maybe a 10-hour shift. I've never done a 12-hour shift. All because of pathetic dreams having her bloodline become the main family. But for it to work, Maya would first have to die. Maya? Alright, why? Because Maya's the master. For our bloodline to succeed as the main family, making Pearl the new master, the current master would have to get killed. Remaining descendants of the current master had to be taken care of, and Mia was already dead. It's fun, not good for me to constantly. Yeah, right? And it's minimum wage? Ugh, what, like $8? That sucks, man. You should be getting paid more than that. Especially if they're using it in backdrops of TV shows. Like, what the heck? Objection! Pearls would never agree to a plan like that. She adores Maya. How sad. Still don't get it. Pearl is an unwitting puppet. Not 8. Is minimum wage higher in your state? You know, our state minimum wage is $8.50. You know, I gotta look it up now. I gotta look it up. Oh no, ours is 10.10. Never mind. Went up a lot. I am behind the times. 11 or 12 bucks. That's okay. That's not too bad, but it's still not great either. What Pearl wanted had nothing to do with it. Morgan didn't care one bit about Pearl. How do you not care about a cute girl like that? Excuse me. Morgan Fake has been using people for her whole life. Narcissist. Only thing she cared about was the position of master. That's all. I mean, that's where her daughter gets it from. That's where Dahlia gets it from. Narcissism passed down through the genes, and Dahlia has it too. That's ridiculous. Why is that ridiculous? Willing to sacrifice anything and anyone to achieve her goal. Life of her daughter, naturally the life of Maya Fey as well. How could anyone... I mean, a lot of people would do that. I mean, granted, they're a small minority of people, but considering how many people there are in the world, a lot, you know, it's a lot. Ideal was for me to kill Maya, have the blame pinned on Iris. You were going to kill Maya? Pearl didn't need to know anything about it. All she had to do, follow the instructions in the letter and channel me. I would have simply used her body, finished the job. Any case, already dead. Nothing any of you can do to me. This is true. Plan was to blame the crime on your younger twin. On Sister Iris of Hazakura Temple. She and I look absolutely identical. No one can tell us apart. Except you had red hair and she had brown hair. If someone were to witness me killing Maya, naturally they would think it was Iris that had done it. Well, naturally, because you were in jail or dead. So, yeah, of course. And the witness in this case was the head nun, Sister Bikini. Never would have guessed she was going to return to Hazakura Temple that night. But wound up seeing Iris's crime anyway. Why did you want to pin the murder on Iris in the first place? I know she's dead. Why does she care? She's your twin... Again, this girl is a psycho. I don't even know what you're getting at this point. I don't care, I'm dead. Twin sister? Don't make me laugh. She's nothing but a backstabber. Couldn't care less. Ooh. What is behind that? Backstabber? You just don't understand. You never will. Oh, they're not going to tell us until later, I hope. Anyway, plan went wrong. Seems to have succeeded anyway. I think the plan was a success. Heard me? Just as that one woman had hoped, Maya Fey is dead. Now the title of the master will pass on to Pearl. She doesn't know Maya's still alive. Or potentially still alive. Objection! That's absurd. Maya is just trapped inside the sacred cavern. Really? You're as foolishly optimistic as ever, my darling Feeny. Want to know the truth? Ever since we met, I've despised you. I think she already told him that in the first episode. Your sniveling naivety and your pathetic faith in other people. Just want to know one thing. What did you personally think of Morgan Fay's plan? Told you already, didn't I? It was a stupid plan. No points, no value other than fulfilling her own greedy desires. Certainly nothing to be proud of. She would be very... Wouldn't mind Pearl becoming head of the clan, but she... Well, yeah. The way it came about. I mean, even if she doesn't find out how Maya was killed or anything of the matter, the point is Maya would be dead, and she definitely would be sad about it. Why would you kill Maya? Why would you help? May not understand it, being the kind, gentle soul that you are. May not be able to appreciate why someone like me would help a woman like that. Why? I'm not like that woman. What do you mean? What? Isn't it obvious? I'm not like that woman. Only act in self-interest. Oh, because she gets to be alive again, right? If she hates the plan, she wouldn't fully go through with it. I think she went through with it because she's alive now. Reason I helped her was for myself. Own personal satisfaction. Oh, maybe she just didn't like Iris? Woman, Dahlia Hawthorne, had her own reasons for wanting Maya dead. What's a contradiction then? We have to find a contradiction. Lantern. Why would kill Maya Fey? Wait. She didn't kill her. That's it. Wouldn't do that to us. No, I don't think they would. Found behind. Blood is analyzed. Taken in morning of the crime. Yeah, but she... Okay. Hold on. Can't believe it. Meant to kill Ma. Gotta keep a cool head. Need to get more information out of her. We already did that. Okay. There's only so... The whole plan began with my death. Plan hatched by Morgan Fey. Install her own daughter as the next master. We have this. Notes. I don't know. It's more likely to be Maya. I think she's using Maya's body, but she doesn't know, right? Well, Dahlia doesn't know. Dahlia thinks she's using Pearl's body, hence why she thinks Maya's dead. I mean, assuming we're correct that Dahlia is using Pearl's body, Maya's body. So, yeah, that's a contradiction. Stupid plan hatched Morgan, install her own daughter. Maya Fey would first have to die. I want to say that's wrong. Maya wouldn't have to die because we found out Misty Fey was still alive. So that's another train of thought I have. I like how Pearl threw gravely. Yeah, right? Because it said gravely. The letter said gravely. Yeah, Maya Fey would first have to die, but Misty Fey was still alive, and she doesn't know this. Idea was for me to kill Maya, have the blame pinned on Iris. Plan went wrong, seems to have succeeded anyway. Wait, did we get this? It's because you're helping Morgan Fey. Helping? Don't make me laugh. The day I was born, the day I died, never helped anyone. Lived for myself, in the end, died for myself. Thought it was obvious. He wasn't cooperating with Morgan. She's just using Morgan and her plan so she could accomplish her own goal. Which is what? What is her goal? All I wanted to do was kill Maya Fey. It was the only way I could think of to get revenge. But she didn't... Revenge? Looks like I have no choice to present that piece of evidence. To present that piece of evidence. That Maya's not dead? Or this. Not this. This picture. This one. That's not Maya. Oh, you can't tell though. You know, the thing and the thing. Yeah. Right. No, I know exactly what you mean. That thing. Hydrate. Gotta keep a cool head. Okay, wait. Wait, what? I'm not gonna do anything. What? What's up? What's on your mind? She thinks Maya's dead. She doesn't know she killed the wrong person. What if she thought Misty was... No, exactly. Exactly my thought, Beat Sir. Exactly my thought. I don't think... She thinks Maya's dead, but Maya's not dead. Understand why I would kill Maya. Okay, I'm gonna... save again. And I want to present the picture. This picture of the crime scene. Because that's not Maya. I don't know if you could tell because she's face down though. That's the difference. I don't know if this is gonna count because you can't see her face. So would she even believe us? Or maybe that's the wrong statement. Oh, profile. Oh, that's a good idea too. Did I? We'll present it. We even if we pass it, that's well, we could reload, but that's not it. I mean, we might have the wrong statements. Idea was for me to kill Maya, have the blame pin on Iris. Back from eating what, miss? What, miss? Back from eating what? No, you. How's it going, Rezard? Let's reload. How you doing tonight? Oh, what'd you miss? Not what you meant. What I missed. Well, I mean, we're in the meat of episode 5. Like all these revelations, all these storylines are coming together and it's nuts. So Dahlia, this girl, okay, so Dahlia Hawthorne from episode 1, if you watch that one, apparently has to be the daughter of Morgan Fay, who has and Dahlia has a twin, Iris, who is in the temple we're in. Yeah, you missed a lot. Terrible? Why is it terrible? I hope things get better for you, Rezard. Maybe we'll present the picture here or the profile. Not it. Exactly. We are out of the frying pan. I think we're on the right. I want to say we're on the right track. We just gotta find the right. Statement. Not it. Or we try the profiles. Nope. Okay. Let's look at the evidence. Let's look at the evidence first. I kind of forget what we got. I think we're on the right track. I'm pretty sure we're on the right track. She's talking about Maya getting killed. Maya this, Maya that. Maya's not dead. Maybe we show Maya's profile. Went to the inner temple and is missing. Oh, maybe it's this. Whole plan began with my death. Stupid plan. Sword. I think that's something. Maybe I'm pretty. I don't know. Picture. Or maybe we showed this, the Master's Talisman, because obviously Maya's not the Master. If we took this off of Misty. Actually, yeah, we could present that. Idea was for me to kill Maya. Have the blame plan. Plan went wrong. Seems to have succeeded. Nope. Why would kill Maya? What was my goal? What my goal was? Wait, did we present the profile on this one? I don't think so, actually. Hold on. Huh. Did we do show the... Wait, hold on. Did we show the murder on this statement? Damn it. Guess so. Ah. Okay. I think we're on the right track. Idea was for the killer while plan went wrong. Seems that... Did I press this one? I think the plan was a success. You heard me? Just as that woman had hoped. Maya Fey is dead. Oh, I don't think we pressed this statement. She doesn't know. Now the title of the master will pass on a pearl. Objection! That's absurd. Maya is just trapped inside the sacred cavern. Really? Yes. Oh. Do you want to know the truth? Oh wait, we did press this. We were going to kill Maya. Pearl didn't know anything. All she had to do... The body... Already dead. Nothing... Wait, maybe we show the autopsy report. Because it's Elise's autopsy report. The wrong person died. Okay. No, maybe we're showing the wrong evidence. Plan went wrong. See, do you understand why I would kill Maya now? Next. Autopsy. That's not it. No. I don't know. I have a feeling we're on the right track. We're on the right track. That's not it. Is it not the autopsy report? Nope. Okay. Where are we getting? What? Hazakura Temple. Maya would first have to die. Oh, what is this? Not lit? No, that's not it. Dusky Bridge photo. Nope. Look at that. Maya. She keeps talking about Maya. Maya dying. Be careful. Your light's out. It's a picture of her. Use it when you channel. No, you can't use her. Talisman. Worn by Elise Duxnin. As blood cells came from victim's staff. Courtyard. I thought it was this picture. Or the autopsy report. Oh, it has the victim's blood. Which is Misty. Idea was for me to kill Maya, have the blame pin on Iris. Plan went wrong. Plan went wrong seems to have succeeded. Why I would kill Maya Fey? No, I don't know. Is it? Are we supposed to? Okay. Maya went to the inner temple missing. Pearl found at the inner temple. Real name. Executed. Instant mother of Pearl Iris. Solitary confinement. Alright, start from the beginning. I'm pretty sure. When you managed to discuss the plan, she was transferred. Her daughter didn't care. Working on the plan, okay. Good plan. Yes, twin sister. Correct. Only person who cared about myself. I mean, Iris, my father. Less children and more money. On top of that, okay. Gosh. Really horrible woman, bitter woman. Give her a kiss. I was born with. For it to work, my fate would have to die. Why? Bloodline to succeed. Remain descendants have to take care of him. Okay. Bro would never agree. It's ridiculous. Willing to sacrifice anything. Life of her daughter, naturally. Life of Maya Fey. We were going to kill Maya. Oh, we already did this. Backstabber. Plan went wrong. Seems to have succeeded. She says Maya Fey is dead right here. On this particular statement. I think it's that statement. So I'm gonna show the court photo. That's not it. That's not it. The autopsy report, maybe? I'm gonna show anything that has to do with... Seems to have some doubt or hesitation on that, on the statement. That's not it. I show the profiles. Show the profiles? Or show this talisman? Nope. Who else we got? Maya? Shoot. I want to say that is... Oh, okay. Pearl's profile? From past experiences, they could be the new statement unlocked after the... We haven't opened a statement, did we? Did we get one? I don't think any statement was added. I'm pretty sure a statement wasn't added. Was it this one? It was the last one. Then myself, so I died. Just using it. I can't believe it. She meant to kill Maya. Oh, okay. Okay, no, I think you're right. I think you got it, Rezo. But again, what piece of evidence? The autopsy? The picture? Oh. The autopsy report? What was her goal? What was her goal to kill Maya? She wanted revenge. What my goal was. His goal was to make... Why would you kill Maya? Mia? Because she wanted revenge on... Oh, that's an interesting thought. She wanted revenge because Mia put her in jail. I'm gonna load. I don't know. That's a... I like that. I like where your head's at. I think that's... Oh, let's try Mia. Oh, Meets Turtle. You're right. Rezard, you're right with the last statement, because I guess I must have just totally missed that the last statement was added. So that was hint number 1. And Meets Turtle, I was thinking so much. I was focusing so much on the whole Maya thing, right? Maya, kill Maya, kill Maya, kill Maya. And not the, why did she want revenge? Why was she taking out revenge on Maya, right? Because Mia put her in jail. And as a result of going to jail, she got executed. I was just only thinking Maya equals me. Oh. Could it be actual goal had nothing to do with Maya Fey herself? No, here it comes. Here it comes. None of you have the power to punish me anymore. See? Mia caught her in the first episode of this game. Mia got her convicted. Got Dahlia convicted. I'm already dead. I had the same problem. Can't punish the dead. You can't take revenge against them either. Mia's already dead. So what's the next best thing? Take out one of Mia's, loved ones. I was sentenced to die because of the woman, not Mia. Mia Fey. There you go. Yeah. Yes, we need to exorcise the demons. We had it, Beats Turtle. Wanted to send her a message. It was at her hands I suffered my first humiliation. Wanted her to feel the same pain she made me feel by having her sister killed. Sadly, when I realized revenge was impossible, I gave up. Revenge was impossible because Mia had died. Reason it was impossible? Mia already died. Exactly. We just said that. And realized only one way to take revenge against the dead. Get the weights. Get the weights, yeah. You're carrying this courtroom, Beats Turtle. How do you do that? Even when the body dies, spirit, ego lives on forever. As noticed by all this spirit channeling. Wanted to take away the person Mia Fey loved the most. Yep. Wanted to kill her with my own hands. It would be the one and only way I could take my revenge against Mia, who is dead. 30-pound weights? That's fairly heavy. That was the reason I helped out with that woman's plans. Just for that, you would kill Maya. Goal is no different than that of Morgan Fey. Wait, hydrate already? Wait, is that timer really fast? What the hell? Why? It's already the 3rd time I've seen that. Gonna get her to exercise. I mean, from killing Maya, you would unite Mia with her. Right? Doesn't that help? Sounds like that would help her. But, I mean, I don't think Mia would want her sister to die prematurely. I drank it. I drank the water. I drank the water, man. I drank it. Thank you. Thank you. I drank the water. As they say, apple doesn't fall far from the tree. What a cruel plan. Cold and heartless. Don't waste your time preaching to the dead. She's got a point. Already told you, not a thing you can do to me. We could tell her Mia's not dead. That would ruin her night. That night, at about 9:30, materialized into the 9:30 before lights out. Before lights out. Iris. Okay. Anyway, Iris was at the temple after 10, or was that Dahlia already? Quickly pinned my hair up, put on a demon warding hood. Oh, someone who channeled her, right? Pearl said she couldn't channel her, so who was this channeling her? Misty? Maybe Misty Faye was channeling her? Picked up the staff that was by my side. Picked up the staff. And left Hazakura Temple. Staff. Maybe Maya channeled... No, well, Maya was supposed to be training in the inner temple. So if she couldn't have been at Hazakura Temple. Hidden technique from Iris. I don't know. Who knows at this point? Picked up my staff. Picked up my staff. This staff? Okay. Let's just keep going. It was at least Duke Snips who channeled her. See? Okay, see? That's what I thought. But why would she channel? Oh, she found the note. She must have found the note that Pearl was given. And so so Misty channeled Dahlia before Pearl could, because Misty was trying to protect Pearl from doing something. If it's Iris, then yes, Iris is guilty. Right. Right, because Maya or someone else channeled. Oh, Maya channeled the murderer. Right, no, I remember that one. But the sister, right? That was the one with the sister and the car crash thing, right? That ridiculous head nun never noticed a thing. Left Maya Fey at the inner temple. So where's Pearl? Where's Pearl? Pearl couldn't channel her, but Pearl was on her way to the temple. And this is Misty's channeling Dahlia. Okay, anyway. Wobbled back, clutching her poor old back. That kid was easier to handle than I hoped. Caught up with her in front of the stone lantern. Took out the dagger I got from the storeroom and... Oh, this dagger? This must be Maya's blood. And... she stabbed Maya. So you're saying you stabbed Maya. Strange. I don't have a clear memory of what happened after that. What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't know. I think I was stabbed. Wait. Wait, now she was stabbed. What if she stabbed Pearl? Well, she knew it was Maya, though. What, Pearl can't... Wait, okay. If Misty channeled Dahlia, and Dahlia ran into Maya... Dahlia stabbed Maya. Who stabbed Dahlia? What if Misty kicked her out with the power of love? I mean, I think that might be a thing. You were stabbed. At the last minute. Maya Fey must have stabbed me. Sure of it. Okay, so whose blood is this? Is this Maya's blood? Is this whoever's channeling blood? This is gonna be a big one. This piece of evidence where the blood is being analyzed, that's gonna be huge.
Objection!
Not like her at all. Maya wouldn't stab a French fry with a plastic fork. Why not? Suddenly lost consciousness. Before I did, scrawled her name on the lantern. Oh, with your own blood. Just as I was passing out, wrote Maya behind my back. Had hoped it would cast. Wait. Was it analyzed? Was this blood analyzed? Black bear's blood. Hope it would cast suspicion. Okay. That's where my memory stops. Don't have any memory of actually killing Maya Fey with my own two hands. She must have... Oh, okay. You know what? I think... Okay, assuming Misty was channeling Dahlia... Misty, you know, Misty being the master and very powerful spirit channeler, she's not unconscious. She knew what was going on, and then she forcibly kicked Dahlia out of her body before Dahlia could kill Maya. Very last memory was Maya's terror-filled eyes. When I woke up after that, I was in the sacred cavern surrounded by darkness. Probably being channeled by Maya? In the sacred cavern. Entrance was sealed with one of those trick locks. Okay. I had been trapped. She was behind the gate. How did you wind up in there? I'd like to know myself. Or took control, stabbed herself. That's possible. How did... Okay, she woke up. Dahlia woke up in the chamber. In the inner chamber. Anyway, I was worried. Didn't know whether or not Maya Fey was dead. Swore I wouldn't return to the underworld until I knew I killed her myself. Her ghost, you're one tough cookie. Wanted to get out of there, make sure she was dead. But couldn't do it. Couldn't get out. Trick lock stopped you. Wait. So... Who... Did Iris let her out? I didn't know how to remove it. You're saying you're actually confined against your will inside the sacred cavern. Want to get rid of the annoying lock as soon as possible. She's Maya. Has to be she's Maya. Because Maya was in her... Maya was the one who got locked in. So Maya has to be the one channeling her. Wasn't easy. Kept getting interrupted while I was working on it. Early in the morning, someone came into the training hall. Wait, who? Could it have been... No, Maya's channeling her. I thought the same thing. I couldn't see. Someone had spotted me, I would have lost my chance to take revenge. Made sure to hide myself well at the back of the sacred cat. Pearl! That must have been Pearl who unlocked it. Only two people could have gone into the training hall. Maya and Pearl. It was Pearl, because Maya is channeling Dahlia. Pearl went there to cover the hanging scroll in gravy. Still, wait, but we found Pearl in the morning. This is after that, though. This must have been after that. Finally managed to remove the lock. But I was too late. Flies had already started to gather. Oh. Bridge had been fixed. Police started investigation. Couldn't go out. Instead, returned to the cavern, put the lock back on. Realized it wouldn't get a chance to see Maya's corpse as I had hoped. She doesn't know who's channeling her. Dahlia doesn't know. I mean, we don't know. Really, we're thinking it's Maya. But Dahlia doesn't know who's channeling her. Just then, Lady Luck showed up. After the big earthquake, she showed up by herself. Iris. Said she'd come to make sure the sacred cavern was alright. Came out from the sacred cavern, got a feel for the situation. Locked her in my place. Wait. Okay, no, we suspected Iris was in the cavern. Again, where's Pearl at? Finally learned exactly what had happened. Then that I learned the plan had succeeded. She doesn't know. What do you mean? Misunderstood one thing. That night, the one that summoned me, I assumed it was Pearl. Right? But I was wrong. Person that had actually called my spirit back was... Okay. We figured this part. Picture book author. That's really the only possibility. After I lost consciousness in the garden, it was her body that was left lying there. Wait. Who killed Misty? My fate wasn't able to kill her with my own hands. What does the autopsy report say? Died from loss of blood, right? Wait. Died from loss of blood, stabbed in the back. So, Misty channeled Dahlia, confronted Maya, and then she said she got stabbed. That stab wound must have been what ultimately led to Misty's death. The question is... Oh, and then Iris moved the body and planted it? Who moved the body? Oh gosh. Okay, I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back. I know, we should just... I mean, I'm taking all this time to theorize what happened. We should just get through the story. Okay. Go through the story. Let's stop talking about the story and just find out what happened, right? Wasn't able to kill her? Even so, made her commit the most vile sin a human could commit. That is matricide. Sin of killing her own mother. Is that the most evil sin? I don't know. Okay, no way. Order in the court? What's the meaning of this? True, I was the one who attacked Maya. But even so, murderer who actually snuffed out Misty Faye's life was none other than Maya. Objection! Ridiculous. It's nonsense. Sure about it? Think. Even evidence supporting the facts. What do you mean? What is the evidence? The fact that Maya Faye disappeared is evidence enough, isn't it? Idea that she's still in the sacred cavern is ridiculous. She wasn't able to escape from the inner temple that much is obvious. In that case, there's only one place she could be. Where? Bottom of the Eagle River. Yeah, actually, we still don't know. We still don't know who this is. She has a point. We don't know who that is. If Maya's channeling Dahlia right now, who is this figure? Yeah? Eagle River, okay. Maya Faye killed her long-lost mother. Imagine the guilt she must have felt. I mean, she wouldn't have even realized. Actually, I guess she would have seen pictures, right? She would have been shown pictures of her mother. That's why she threw herself into Eagle River. Most bodies wind up in there, lost forever. And yet, Phoenix Wright survived. What do you have to say, Feeny? That's a wild theory. Whose phone is that? It's not Phoenix's phone, because that's, Phoenix's phone is the Steel Samurai. Oh, Godot. My phone. Look at that Nokia candy bar phone. It's a smooth ringtone, just like Godot. Godot here. Thanks. What happened? What happened? What you got? Just finished removing the locks from the sacred cavern. What about Maya? There's a woman in the cave. Pearl. Was it Maya? It was the accused. No, it was Sister Iris. Okay. And that's what Dahlia just said. She locked Iris in the cave. You like the ringtone? I know, I should get it for my phone. I wonder if they have it for a phone. Don't look surprised. Locked her in there yesterday. Just finished. Right. What about Maya? Where is she? There's no one else found inside the cavern. Can't be. How does Okay. How does no one realize that Dahlia could be Maya? Unless they assume that Pearl is channeling her right now. Right? Only two people can channel, Pearl and Maya. Someone has to be channeling her right now. Just look for, if you know where Pearl is, this has to be Maya. Right? Process of elimination. Might do it or Steel Samurai. Oh, the Steel Samurai would be awesome too. To be honest, I wouldn't know what the song would be called, Brezzer. Probably just Steel Samurai. Godot's ringtone? Actually, it'd probably be named after him. It's like his theme song, that's why. Godot theme song? I told you, didn't I? She's dead. No, she's not dead. Don't worry, guys. She's okay. No, old ass can't channel. Old ass is not a channeler. That's why she does the training. She's not a spirit medium. This case has come to an end. No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. It has not. It appears killer of Elise Stuxnem, also known as Misty Faye, was her own daughter. There's actually no proof of that. There's really no proof of that. Overcome with guilt for what she had done, Maya Faye jumped to their death in the raging waters. Objection! Come on, Godot, what you gotta say? Trite, have you ever heard this one? There you go, you hear that? That was just the phone version. This is the real version. Sexy sax. Needs to be beyond a reasonable doubt. Yeah, right? Once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains must be the truth. No matter how improbable it may seem. What's that supposed to mean? According to this witness, Maya Faye threw herself into Eagle River. However, is that really the truth? Remember, this woman testified earlier that the bridge was already on fire when the murder was taking place in the garden. Which means if Maya had thrown herself into the river, must have been from the inner temple side near the bridge. That's where she jumped from. Hydrate. Hydrate, noobs. That's impossible. It's possible to jump into the river from there. That's the map. Where's the map? See this? See this big outcropping? Yeah, she would have just jumped onto that. Can't jump into the river. Unless Maya can actually run and jump that far. What? Don't get your panties all twisted up, trite. Relax and think through the whole thing again. It's impossible. I couldn't have thrown herself into Eagle River. No. God. See, this is why I like playing as Edgeworth, because he's so much smarter than Phoenix. Well, Mr. Wright, Hawthorne claims Miss Faye threw herself into the river from the inner temple. Do you have... Wait. Why is he asking us when Godot made that statement? Hello? Yes, I have ever. Oh, what the hell? Like crap, it's super loud motorcycles. It's like one of those Harley things. Just obnoxious. Impossible to jump into Eagle River from the inner temple side. No one knows that better than this witness. What did you say? Yeah, the case earlier. Yeah. 11 years ago, you jumped into the very same river. Just take a look at the overhead map. Oh. As you can see, below the cliff on the inner temple side is a big rock shelf. Oh, you're right. Wouldn't have reached the river if she had jumped off from there. Unless she's like a super long jumper. In other words, if she had jumped, we would be able to see her body in the photo. Ugh. Ha! Finally figured it out. You. No! We're ruining her dreams of revenge. Order. You're just playing with me. My face body is at the bottom of Eagle River. Nowhere else she could possibly be hiding. Hawthorne, have you ever heard this one? Once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains must be the truth. And the same way, we're eliminating spirit mediums. Just a few minutes ago, Maya Fey wasn't inside the sacred cavern. Now know that she didn't throw herself into Eagle River. Eliminates all the most likely possibilities. Although it seems improbable, one other place she could be. What's the one possible? Let's save. Gotta save. Definitely need to save. That's obviously a bluff. Where is her body? She's not dead. I think the pieces are falling into place. We're getting through this. Normally, the living have no way to punish the dead. Living and dead. You see how they highlighted the words? I think there's a way to give Dahlia Hawthorne the ultimate punishment. Shall I tell you, Hawthorne? Shall I tell you? In this very courtroom. Who is using the thinking cap now? Only one possibility left. Namely, right here in this courtroom. What? Nani? How does no one realize? Oh, you know why? Because they don't... Because of the channeling debacle that Misty Faye ran into, a lot of people don't believe in spirit channeling. So we're going to reveal. We're going to reveal to them. Spirit channeling is real. Right? Dahlia Hawthorne. Seem to recall you said I had misunderstood one thing. I think there's one more thing you misunderstood. What do you mean? Dahlia, you're dead. Who's channeling you? She thinks Pearl's channeling her right now, I think. Tell me something. At this very moment, who's channeling Dahlia Hawthorne? That's obvious. Pearl. Pathetic. But we know, Phoenix knows, we know, as the audience, that Pearl couldn't channel Dahlia because someone else was. You're wrong. Pearl's tried. She couldn't do it. Never failed at channeling someone. This is the first time it's happened. Could happen if someone else was already channeling the same spirit. Someone called me before Pearl did. Who? Pearl's even tried again on the day after the crime. Couldn't do it. What could that mean? The truth is becoming clearer to you, right? About now, am I correct? Ha! Wasn't Pearl that channeled you. It was someone who called you before she could. Fire! Gravy. This is an easy one. Pearls couldn't do it. Misty Faye's gone. Who else left? No. There's only one possibility left. Yeah, left. Very good deduction reasoning. Oh, God, Judge. Can't stand the tension because you're an idiot. Why don't you just think about it, Judge? Use that bald head of yours. Your theory is correct, Rezard. Figured it out. Dahlia Hawthorne. person channeling you right now must be Maya Fey. How could that be? Remember what this witness Dahlia said. Her goal was to kill Maya Fey. That's right. Maya channeled the spirit of someone that was trying to kill her. Oh, she couldn't get killed. Could it be? Looks like you finally understood, Your Honor. When I'm going about, the reason Maya channeled you, there's only one reason: to protect herself. On the night of the crime, you were only interested in one thing: killing Maya Fey. Path back to Hazakura Temple was closed off. Nowhere for her to run. So the problem... Oh! Wait, no. Oh, wait. We already figured out who was in the picture. I'm sorry. I thought this was a picture of someone falling into Eagle River. No, this was Misty Fey's body being swung over the ravine. I forgot about that. Problem became, where would be the safest place to hide? Oh, that's when she channeled? All this time you thought it had been channeled by pearls? Why, it never occurred to you that Maya's hiding place was you. Dun dun dun! Oh, demon came out. Saying you know, if anything, that makes her, like, humiliation even worse, because she wanted to kill Maya, and the one who's channeling her is Maya herself. She must be so mad by that little whelp. Maya Fey killed herself. Isn't it obvious? Objection! Nope. Sorry, but no. Would have been impossible for her to jump into Eagle River. It's the only avenue of escape open to Maya. Only way that Maya could disappear from the inner temple. I don't believe you. Stupid little girl like that who has never been out in the real world. Never come up with a plan like that. Could have ever given her such a brilliant idea. Her mother, Misty Fey. Misty Fey told her that. Well, me, of course. Oh, Mia. Wait. Okay. Was Pearl standing there the whole time? Or was Mia standing there the whole time? Because if Pearl was standing in the courtroom this whole time, obviously Pearl's not channeling her. But if she was Mia... Wait, this is weird. Where did this person come from? Mia Fey. It's been a long time, Dahlia Hawthorne. I don't know what's going on now. So it's true, it was you. There's something else. But what are you doing here? That hair, it's pearls. Tell me something, Dahlia. I want you to think back to that night one more time. I just cornered Maya in the inner temple's garden. And then, in the final moments of the fight, you lost consciousness. Who stabbed her? I was stabbed by Maya Fey. Okay. Actually, Maya lost consciousness at the same time. Not terribly surprising, she was about to be killed. When she woke up, she was in the training hall. That's when Maya decided she needed help. So she channeled me. Oh, get the fuck out of there. Oh, the protector of Pearl. She explained in a memo the situation she was in. Asked me what I thought she should do. We still don't know who stabbed Maya when Misty was channeling her, and then who took Maya into the inner gate. Can't believe it. Of course I didn't have all the details. But one thing was perfectly clear. I knew that you couldn't be allowed to wander free. It was a race against time. Wrote down 2 things Maya had to do. Channel Dahlia Hawthorne and lock herself in the sacred cavern. Oh. So it was Maya who put that lock. Why did you order her to do those 2 things? If she hadn't done it, Dahlia Hawthorne would have been channeled by Pearl. Anger Scottish mode. Buy 1 Pearl Faye. Yes, Pearl didn't properly understand the plan. All she was trying to do was follow her mother's instructions. If she had succeeded in channeling Dahlia's spirit, things would have turned out badly. Dahlia Hawthorne would have used the body of Pearl to kill Maya. Right? I won't forget that. What do you mean you won't? You're dead. Why not just admit it, Dahlia Hawthorne? Your little plan was nothing but a big, fat failure. Yes. Another failure to add to the pile of shame, wouldn't you say? What do you mean by another? Think about it, Dahlia. Remember all your past crimes? Not a single one of them was a success. All ended in failure. What? How dare you? 11 years ago. Try to blackmail. Big kidnapping. Very first crime. Got your hands on a $2 million diamond, but... I mean, all that yelling. She'll get out when she's good and ready, Beats Turtle. After Terry Falls escaped, went to meet with Valerie Hawthorne. Truth was exposed. Shut your mouth. Shut your filthy mouth. Wasn't my fault. Because of that stupid oaf of a prisoner and that weakling of a policewoman. Your adoptive sister? Yeah. And then, 1 year later, tried to kill me. Well, I'm still alive. Wound up killing someone else. The diamond, what color? It was like purple or something. As a result, sentenced to death. No, I don't think... Damask's diamond was like blue or something. But the diamond... Dahlia's diamond was purple. Wait. It's one stupid move after another, no longer funny. Wipe that smug, happy-go-lucky smile off your face. You messed up again. You let Maya Fey escape. Even though she was right there in front. Well, I mean, she wasn't in front of her. She was all around her. Mia Fey. Mia Fey. What? Well, I mean, you can haunt Mia Fey in the afterlife, in the ghost world, maybe. Spinster. I was supposed to kill Maya like I swore I would. If only I gotten the spiky-haired jerk the guilty verdict, wouldn't have been hanged to death. True, but I think you finally understand, Dahlia. You will never defeat me, because I'm dead. She could still off herself. Yeah, but that's Maya. That's Pearl. You can't have Pearl kill herself. Whether you're alive, dead, somewhere in between, you will never defeat me. As long as I'm around, you're destined to lose for all eternity. I remember what you said earlier in the trial. You said there was no way we could punish you because you're already dead. About it. Then you said, even when the body dies, spirit lives on forever. Oh, Dahlia? You want Dahlia to kill Maya? Actually, yeah. Dahlia can still kill Maya. She just has to kill herself. Yeah. Oh, wait. That's what you were saying, Beats Turtle. Yeah. You're exactly right. I don't know why I didn't realize that. She could still get revenge. She has to kill herself. It's very true, Dahlia. That's exactly the punishment you'll never be able to escape from. For all of eternity, you have to remain as Dahlia Hawthorne. Miserable, pathetic, weak creature who can never win. And for you, there's no escape from that. no hope of freedom. Since the day you were executed, the narrow bridge that once stretched out in front of you burnt to a crisp. Huh? Like Eagle Bridge. You're wrong. Can't be. How could I lose to the... Why is she talking like she's a weird young teenage girl who texts like that? No longer matters. I don't care whether you win or lose. Only thing I want is for you to come out of Maya's body right now. Oh, that's a yell. Wait, is she gonna blow up? What's happening? Oh god, exorcism. Holy smoke, exorcism. You wanted exorcism, Rezard? I'm not ready. Not ready to go. Holy smokes, she is a true demon. She's a real demon. Holy smokes. Oh, Maya. She's back. But you're right, Beats Turtle. She could've... Dahlia could've just killed herself when she realized Maya was channeling her. Yeah, Magatama's like the superpower, right? That's why we can see the Psycho Locks. Now then, I assume you're the real Iris. Yes. Just rescued from Sacred Cavern. Must say you and your twin are indeed identical. But see, Iris is gonna go to jail because she is accomplice to murder, right? She was planting the sword into the body. Any case, it appears everything has finally been cleared up. What happened to Dahlia? I don't know. She went back to the hell she came from. I was thinking the same thing, actually, Beats Turtle. Bet she identical to cut production reskin, right? Oh, not... Yeah, reskin, right? Recolored. Seems Misty... Well, I mean, whether it was or not, they wrote a story that worked with it very well. Seems Misty Faye wasn't the victim of the... only victim of the crime. Maya Faye's was the young Pearl. Were also victims of the wicked, selfish plan. Yes, Your Honor. Tragedy of Medium Valley has finally come to an end. Yeah, but what about Morgan Faye? She planned all this? Morgan Faye should have another punishment added on top of her jail sentence. Would be best for everyone if no further attempt was made to channel the spirit again. What is it? About this whole spirit medium thing. Weird how comfortable you seem to be with the concept. To be frank, younger brother's quite judgmental. Often criticizes me for not studying hard enough. So I made a concerted effort to study up on the Kurain channeling technique. I mean, he's still kind of a doofus though. Seen quite a few things in my many years on the bench. All that time, finally learned this one thing. Each case is different, takes place in its own world. You gotta be patient, Beats Turtle. In order to fully understand that world, we have to immerse ourselves in it completely. That's where my brother and I used to differ. Any rate, time to pass judgment in the case of Iris of Hazakura Temple.
Objection!
Objection! She's still an accomplice. She's not guilty of murder, though. You're a little too fast with the gavel. What? Oh, hydrate. Thanks. I'm seeing your chat, but I'm totally ignoring the bot, as you can see. What do you mean, Mr. Godot? Trial isn't over yet. That's right. Remember what Miss Evil Spirit said in her testimony? Yeah, Iris helped. Caught up with her in front of the stone lantern. Took out the dagger got from the storeroom, and it's strange. I don't have a clear memory of what happened after that. I think I was... Yeah, who stabbed her? I think maybe Iris stabbed her. Ah, that's why there's one more trial on the... Oh, for Morgan Faye? I thought this was the last one, to be honest. I thought we were done. Just as Dahlia Hawthorne was about to attack Maya, she was stabbed and killed. Oh, that's why Misty died. The person that was ultimately killed was the spirit medium that channeled Dahlia, Misty Faye. These took them. But who killed her? Oh, that's... I totally forgot about that. Did Iris stab her? Iris stabbed her because she was protecting Maya, probably. Unless someone else is found guilty, accused is still on trial. Can't let her walk into this evidence that proves her innocence. But court isn't prepared for any further testimony. Wait. We're gonna have another day of investigation? Who else could it be? Sister Bikini? The only person it could have been at this point is Iris. Pearl, unless it was Pearl. Pearl stabbed her. But I don't think they would get a child to do that. So it has to be Iris. Okay. Well, it has to be Iris because then that's why she planted the Shichishito. She took Misty Faye's body back to the temple and then planted it. She was protecting Maya. According to my walkthrough. Oh, okay, yeah. Final witness. One will clear up the whole mystery. Wait, who's the final witness? Is it really alright, prosecutor? I think she knows that this is Armando. Of course it's alright, Madam Attorney. Who is this final witness? Who is it? One person who saw the whole event. Bikini? Very person who saw her mother killed. Oh, Maya. Maya's the last witness. Ah. Can't testify what she's been through. Need to find the truth. Prosecution calls Maya Faye to the witness, right? Because if someone stabbed Misty, Maya would have seen that. Because she got stabbed in the back. First, take a brief recess. Have to wait for Miss Faye to recover from before summoning her. Oh, recover before summoning her. Receive doctor's permission. We will proceed with the trial. Got something to say? Listen up. I don't think much of you as a lawyer. I've always had the same with you. Your mom managed to just squeak by without even a faint understanding of the case. A beautiful woman always seems to come dashing in at the last minute to save you. Mia. Not happening this time. This time, you're gonna have to do this by yourself. Wait, so he's trying to get Iris convicted of murder? I don't think they'd give back the balls. I don't know. Oh, and Maya's hair, you mean? They probably will. I mean, that's her, like, character trademark, you know. Truly sorry about everything. Working so hard to defend me. Missing all day? Didn't even have a chance to talk. Already switched places. Iris was inside the cave. Wanted to at least be in the defendant's box today to root you on. Well, it wasn't your fault. You were locked up. Something more important than that, though, I have to ask. Why did you help your sister out as much as you did? Oh, right, the whole backstabbing thing. I'll throw some fists if I have to. Well, you can't punch Mia, because then you would be hurting Pearl. You better, maybe you can punch Phoenix the way Von Karma whips Phoenix. Yeah, try to get help at the Sacred Cavern. Wouldn't have spent an entire day locked up. His sister. Felt sorry for her. Abandoned by our mother, never got any love from our father. But is it the same for you? Yes, but at least I had Sister Bikini who was like a mother to me. If only Dahlia had come with me to Hazakura Temple. Always loved her, even though she was super evil. Always so smart, strong, never complained. Why, I promised her I would help her. Oh. Talking about the fake kidnapping. This was Iris, not Dahlia. Punch Dr. Hottie? I approve. I wanted to be useful to her in some way. Was she thrown in the river? As usual, it's too cowardly. The last minute I ran. Because of that, Dahlia's stepsister Valerie ended up dead. Oh, and he killed himself. That was a case that wounded Mia so badly. Don't trust it. Yeah, don't trust the doctor. Dr. Hottie? He has the stethoscope, right? He's like, wipes his mouth with his drool. Things didn't end there, of course. Some people suspected my sister was involved. 2 defense attorneys. Mia Fey. Godot. Look at that. Earrings, goatee. The hair's the same, it's just white. After poisoning Armando, who's getting too close to learning the truth, Dahlia tried to kill the person who had unknowingly hid the poison. There's one more thing I have to ask. On the night of the murder, corpse of the victim, was it really you? It was me. After I rang the lights out bell, went back to my room, and around 10:30 received a call on my cell phone. Problem come to the inner temple. She's the one who stabbed Misty. Got on the snowmobile, headed for the inner temple. But... oh, the lightning already struck. Path to the inner temple is cut off. Can't leave the body here. You gotta do this exactly as I say. This is not... wait, hold on. They swung the body. Wait, who called her? I thought Dahlia said she blacked out. It was me. I was the one that received her body. Murder weapon had been left in her body so she wouldn't bleed too much. And who knew about the cane? Staff that Mystic Elise always had. So the actual murder weapon was the staff. I brought the body back to Hazakura Temple on the snowmobile. No, Maya passed out too, that's why. Why did you alter the body? I didn't want anyone to know the staff was the murder weapon. Didn't want to leave anything that would lead back to Misty Faye. Dressed her in a robe, stabbed her with the Shichi-Shitu. Wiped the blood off the staff's blade, left it next to her on the ground. Just tell me one last thing. The name of the person that called your phone. Sorry. Can't do it. Can't say who did it. Is there someone else that's not involved? Or someone else who's involved that we don't know about? Who was it? Maya? Pearl? Maybe Sister Bikini did it. Wait. No. Did we find Sister Bikini? Sister Bikini wasn't across the bridge, right? I think the only person left is Sister Bikini. Sister Bikini saw what was happening and stabbed Misty Faye. She must have been the one to call Iris. It must be Sister Bikini. Defendant. Judge is calling you, wants to see you in his chambers. In his chambers? Well, actually, wait. The actual weapon used to murder the victim was the sword. Only Phoenix and Gumshoe knew about the blade. And obviously Misty. Is Larry Butts the murderer? No, he was on the other side of the bridge. Alright, I don't know. I'm so confused. Something I want to tell you. Oh, does she like Phoenix? No way. She doesn't like her, right? And she blushed. Maybe. Iris cooperated with the real killer. Maybe even from the beginning. Pearl. Hey, look who it is, Beats Turtle. How is Maya doing? Physically not worried, recovered completely. Emotionally, hurt very badly by the case. You approve of this? You approve of this? I do too. No means she's learned who Elise Duxton really was. Went to the medical office, talked with her. Told her everything I knew. Maya's stronger than you think. I knew she could take it. What do you mean? I know you figure that answer out by yourself. Charles is about to start. Why with the secrets? Just tell me what you mean. I think it's Sister Bikini. Real killer, do you know who it is yet? Because Sister Bikini also mentioned about the being a branch fam. All the branch families are regulated to, you know, working the Hazakura temple kind of thing, right? Maybe she had a grudge. Well, there's only one person left, right? It has to be Sister Bikini. I think it was Sister Bikini. Wait, no. Well, no, it couldn't have been Sister Bikini. Cause she was soaking in a bath, and she was on the Hazakura temple side when the bridge was burning. So it couldn't have been Sister Bikini. We just have to get through the story. I don't know. That night, victim was killed in the garden of the inner temple. Criminal wasn't just there by accident. Means the killer knew of Dahlia's plan from the very beginning. Morgan Faye? One piece of shag? What is that? One more thing. Victim was moved to Hazakura temple side by pendulum. Criminal couldn't cross. That's what I'm confused about. They were stuck on the inner temple side for almost an entire day. Someone that wasn't in Hazakura temple the following day. As much help as I can give you. Why don't you just tell us? That is not all the help you could give us. That's dumb. Pearl was stuck on the other side of the river. Pearl was stuck on the other side of the bridge. No. Who stabbed Misty? Pearl couldn't have stabbed Misty though. Oh my god, what is going on? We'll figure it out. We'll get told. Let's just. It was Phoenix, right? The guy was swimming in the river. Who was it that killed Misty? We have to. Well, we gotta interrogate Maya. So mad. Beat Turtle is so mad because Pearl's body is being used by Mia. I mean, maybe it was Phoenix. He didn't really fall into the river. He was on the other side, and then he jumped into the river. Phoenix was a long jump champion. Now then, before we proceed, gonna announce the results of the tests. Bloody dagger was found stuck in the pine tree. Yeah, whose fingerprints or blood was it? That's the weapon that Maya used when she fought with the victim. Due to time constraints, full test wasn't possible. However, one thing we can say with certainty, blood that was on the dagger was not the victim's blood. Whose blood then? That's all. Can we start the trial? Wait. Whose blood is it? I don't know. You are not the father. Yeah! Yeah! Sure, both the defense and the prosecution know this. Thanks, Mari. This trial is rapidly coming to a close. Both sides would need to show evidence, firm evidence with their claims. Witness is dangerously weak, physically speaking. Let's finish this quickly. Alright, here we go. Are you okay? Yeah. I agree with you, Beat Turtle. She looks a lot better without the top knot. Miss Faye, Maya Faye Pressure is assistant manager at Wright and Company Law Offices. According to the magazine, you're a spirit medium of the Kurain channeling technique. I'm frightened. Faye clan, I don't want any more to do with it. What happened to her? Pain the Faye bloodline causes must be unbearable. When the event occurred, you were in the garden of the inner temple, and you witnessed the moment of Miss Elise Stuxnum's murder. Is this correct? I didn't see... Train of this instant, young lady. Pick your head up, speak clearly. Always time for crying later. But your mother was killed right in front of your eyes. There's nothing you can do to change that fact. But there's something you can do. Finish this. You've been watching the whole thing, right? Seeing the witnesses come out, you've seen us squeeze the truth. Now it's your turn. Let's hear the testimony. What exactly did you see? If you please. Passing through the garden on way to spare prep room when it happens. Suddenly, someone struck me over the head. Stumbled, ended up against a stone lantern. I screamed, "Tatsuke!" Something warm splashed over me. Something. Was that the blood when when the other person got stabbed? When I lost consciousness. Not very helpful at all. Struck on the head. Must have been from the staff. Was it Dahlia? I just couldn't see. Don't know who it was. Maya, think hard. I mean, yeah. Seems that it'll be hard to determine the criminal through testimony alone. Hydrate! Hydrate, you piece of good, or ye would die. Hydrate, eh? You piece of good, or you will die. Don't really have a Scottish accent. Doesn't look well at all. I think it's more Irish. I was passing through the garden on the way to spare prep. Oh, wait. Hold it! Who else was on the inner temple side? Sister Bikini? Remember saying Iris would be coming later. She couldn't be the criminal. Sister Bikini was on the wrong side of the bridge. She was found on the wrong side of the bridge. Iris actually come later? Pearl, right? No, I'm sure I didn't see her. Must have come while I was prepping for the training. Someone struck me over the head. Who hit you? Well, I didn't see who it was. Hit from behind. After that, your attacker was in front of you? How could you not see who it was? Think. Sorry, just can't remember. I don't know. We'll leave her for now. Judging by the testimony, identity of the attacker was most certain. Spirit that was channeled by Elise Dukesman. Okay, continue. Stumbled and ended up against a stone lantern. What happened afterwards? Attacker was in front of me, blocking my escape. After getting hit like that, I was in a state of panic. Only two things rolling around in my head at the time. Well, run away. My name is Maya Fey. 1 + 1 = 2. Wait, really? Her life flashed before her eyes. See, for some crazy reason, I was afraid I was going to lose my memory. Odd considering my life was in danger. That's how it was. Right? So, what did you do then? I think I screamed, "Help me." You think? Oh, listen, I was complete wreck. Dark, couldn't see my attacker. Was it a man, woman, child? No idea. Scared out of my wits. Believe me, my dear, I'm certain I would have soiled my rope. Thought this person might attack me, so pretty sure I screamed. Thought that was my last hope. Wonder what you meant by last hope. I want to press her here. Wait, what's this last hope? No, what you said, my last hope. I said, what? You were facing an attacker you couldn't see and you screamed, right? Screamed, "Help me." Yes. Testified that you screamed that because you thought it was your last hope. Okay. It's like, what do you call it when that happens? Right? Remember what? I was facing my attacker. That's not who I was screaming at. That's not who she was screaming at. Wait, what? That's right. It was the person behind my attacker that was yelling. I was yelling at. She wasn't. Oh, cause. Okay, we're getting to it. That's who I was screaming to for help. What's it? Messed up. I didn't mean to let that slip out. Wait. Behind the attacker, there was another person. So the attacker was Dahlia. I mean, we're trying to figure out who this other person was. I meant to keep that part secret. Who is she protecting? It's a ton of pressure to make a diamond, but I always say. Can't make things up, try to hide things in this chain. It's called perjury. You think it was Pearl? Pearl stabbed someone? Pearl was on the other side of the bridge, though. I mean, it's possible. Okay, information just presented is vital. Want you to add it. I see a man behind me. I could see... I think it was Rezard. You said it was Phoenix. I think it was Phoenix. Or was Pearl channeling someone else? Something warm splashed over me. That's when I lost consciousness. Wait. It was a man. Who was this man? I couldn't see. You know, lantern light isn't very bright. Great big stone lantern in the garden. Always light it when an acolyte is there for training. What they say, under the lantern, darkness reigns. Is that a saying? I don't think that's a saying. Suicide man. Yeah, but who? I could see the person that was further away, but not my attacker who was closer. Plus, there wasn't... Okay, and it sounds like Maya is protecting him too. Like, she doesn't want to say who it was. How would Godot have gotten across the bridge though? It was on fire at the time. Something warm splashed over me, probably blood. I didn't know, but I think it was probably blood. Saying this, Dukeston was channeling Dahlia, stabbed in the back by the killer. After the moment, I was paralyzed. Just sitting there in the snow. The blood got on everything around me. I lost consciousness. Facing this claim from a set of dialogue that reveals Godot's identity. Well, I mean, Godot does want to protect Mia and Maya. He's kind of a zealot about it in that regard. What happened next? Should save this. Oh damn, I thought we were gonna finish this. But I didn't know we had a whole break left. What happened next? Don't remember. How were you saved? Don't remember. I really don't know. Too bad. Hey. Wait. How did Godot even get across the bridge though? He was surprised that Maya's name was found on the lantern though. One, because he can't see red, right? He can't see red, and if he was protecting Maya, he would have wanted to have erased the name. So when he found out Maya's name was written on the lantern, he was very surprised and stressed about it. You can tell when she's trying to hide something by how she acts. Right now, certainly hiding something. Passing through the garden on the way to his spare prep room when it happened. Did we get this one? Who else was in her sample? Bikini. Okay, we already. Did we pressed the new statement too, right? Yeah. The man. Oh, the lantern was not lit the night of the crime. Wait. What is a contradiction? Passing through spare prep room, someone struck me, stumbled, ended up against the lantern, screamed, "Help me." I could see man. Oh, there it is. Light of the stone lantern. Stone lantern in this evidence, not lit.
Objection!
Was a man standing behind your attacker? Yeah. That man, he's the killer? Stabbed you from behind. The one who killed Elise Dukeston, otherwise known as Misty Faye, your mother. The killer? Maya? No, killed your mother, don't you? Now, why is she withholding? Why is she holding this back from us? To be frank, Your Honor, I think she is in shock and confused. That's why she hasn't noticed the huge problem with her testimony. What do you mean? On the night of the crime, Stone Lantern was out of commission. What? It's true. No light anywhere in the garden that night. No! Order. Mr. Godot, explain. How would he have gotten there? Add the pureness of milk to the perfect, clear darkness of coffee. Stir. That is the state of the witness's mind right now. Cup of cafe au latte. You saw the man because of the map. Oh. I still don't understand how Godot was even on the other side of the bridge. I see what you mean though. And that's why she couldn't see the face of her attacker. So if there was, okay, assuming there was a light and she could see the guy because of the light, she wouldn't have seen her attack. She couldn't see the person in front of her face because the light would have made a shadow, right? Cafe au lait, that even legal? Detroit words are the milk and you are the spoon. I'm no spoony bard. Final Fantasy IV, anyone? Remember, this is just a hunch. Only got this from a set of dialogue. Spoiled me about Godot's identity reveal. RoboCop. I am Alex Murphy. Must have noticed it, Trite. Witness's mental state highly unstable. Not hard to understand why she would make a little mistake like that. Objection! Not gonna cut. Oh, I know why. Godot. And that would make Rezard on that train of thought. That would make sense why Godot wanted to call Maya as a witness, because he wants to indict himself, so all the innocent people are found not guilty. If there truly was no light in the garden, there's a fatal contradiction in the witness's last bit of testimony. Call the witness's statement about her attacker. She didn't know if it was a man, woman, or child. Yet, witness could describe person that was standing behind her. Quite clearly described him as a man. In other words, that would have to mean Maya actually saw our mystery person. Despite it being so dark, she couldn't see the face of her own attacker. Huh? Order! What in the world does this mean? Saying Miss Faye saw the real killer under pitch black conditions?
Objection!
Right. Any idea what you're proposing? How could you have seen in the dark? No other light source at the scene. Objection! Some things that you can only see in the dark, Mr. Godot. Maya, you did see who the killer was in the dark, and now you're trying to cover for him. For the man that killed her mother? Oh, and that's why Iris is trying to wait, but Iris doesn't know Godot. There's only one conclusion I can draw. You know this man. Please, Nick. I don't know anything. I'm begging you. I mean, at this point, it has to be Godot. Because Mia was attorney buddies with Godot. And Maya would have known of him. Ha! Talk a good game, Trite. Let's see if you can walk the talk, walk the walk. It's pitch black. What could the witness see? Calling your bluff. No, Nick. Please stop. And Godot's doing this for Maya. Man who murdered Maya's long-lost mother. Well, actually, the guy was attacking Dahlia. He wasn't attacking Misty. I'm a lawyer, officer of the court, here to find the truth. Right, Mr. Wright. Shh. Oh no, not load, not load. Save. Oh, I almost. I almost loaded the wrong thing. I almost loaded instead of saving. Who was this person you saw Miss Faye? Who say Miss Faye saw in the darkness? We're gonna do it.
Take that!
Because it was pitch black, Miss Faye was able to recognize the killer easily. Sure, the court would like to see for itself how this is possible. I get you called it, Rezard. What? How do you propose to show us something like that? It's easy. Just need to recreate the conditions of that night. Spoilers indeed, Rezard. But Rezard, you figured it out. Your Honor, defense officially. I still don't understand how Godot got across the bridge. All the lights, like, how did he get across the burning bridge? Why was he there in the first place? Right? What? Can't be. Ha. Oh. A nice bit of deduction. Trite. Well, the man Maya saw on the night of the murder. Prosecutor Godot, what's the meaning of this? How do we even know Godot was in the area? That's my question. With his RoboCop powers. I mean, the dude walks like a robot. RoboCop does. Surely you must be shocked to hear yourself accused. Aren't you denying it? Your Honor, you're asking the wrong person. More like, got him. What do you mean? Got a question? Ask the witness. It's one of my rules. What you saw that night, was it 3 glowing red lights? No, you're wrong. I never saw that. She's lying. She's covering up for him. Thought the person that stabbed my mother was a man. For a totally different reason. You gotta get her in another contradiction.
Objection!
Objection! Wait, what's going on? Why is he interrupting? It's worth asking. Ask the witness. That's one of my rules. Right? Testimony. How you knew the man was a killer? A killer was a man. Okay. When I came to, I was just lying there on the training floor. By the time I got back to the garden, the place had totally changed. Torches were lit, body was gone. All of the snow around the snow lantern had been carefully cleaned up. Was it that to remove blood evidence, maybe? Since the person did all the work alone, I assumed it was a man. Okay, that makes sense. Sorry, wait, No need to apologize, Mr. Godot said, utterly exhausted. Only natural that you would be confused. Also, if you consider the situation described, doesn't seem too much of a stretch to assume the culprit was a man. Oh my god, cross-examining. Okay, it's 10 o'clock though. Do we go into overtime? We're so close. I don't think there's much left to this. Okay. When I came to, I was lying on the training floor. Okay. Lost consciousness when you're in the garden. Yes. Happened when the victim was stabbed. The person that carried you to the temple could have only been the killer. But I think the killer carried Maya into the inner temple. By the time I got back, the place had changed. Naturally, the killer must have done it. Think so? Why would the killer tamper with the crime scene? Must have been something the killer desperately wanted to hide. I don't know. She was trying to He was trying to save Maya from being accused, I think. Torches were lit, body was gone. Yes, that's how I noticed the whole scene had changed. It was the killer who lit the torches. The killer probably lit them since it'd be impossible to do any cover-up work in the dark. If that's true, one thing's bothering me. Why did the killer go to the effort of moving the body? How would that be of any advantage to the killer? Only one who would gain anything from that would be the only person that was at the inner temple. Okay. All of the snow around the stone land. Okay, this is a strange statement. Saying the killer cleaned up the snow? Snow was removed in an unnatural looking rectangular shape. There's a lot of shovels around the inner temple. They're all really heavy. Too heavy for me to use. Shovels aren't that heavy. You gotta be really weak to not be able to pick up a standard shovel. Why would anyone take snow away? One thing I could think of. Didn't you say that a lot of the victim's blood sprayed onto the snow? Area collapsed and ended up being splattered. Killer's purpose was to hide the bloody snow. That's the most reasonable explanation. Something that's bothering me. If the killer wanted to hide the snow with blood on it, there was no need to remove that amount. Well, he also missed the red writing on the lantern because he couldn't see it. Wait, but how did he see the red blood on the snow? Could have scooped up the snow that was stained with blood. Oh, because he didn't know. He scooped out the whole area because he didn't know how much blood was splattered. Since the person did all that, I assumed it was a man. So, you're saying you never saw the killer? Yes. Earlier, you clearly stated that you saw a man behind your attacker. Nick, I'm sorry. Killer went through a lot of trouble. Moving the body by pendulum, manipulating the crime scene. What purpose? Why do all that? Maybe the snow is supposed to be used as an evidence for the stone lantern to make it look like it's on? As evidence for the stone lantern to make it look like... Oh, like it melted the snow? Maybe. But I'm actually... Because... Okay. So the killer removed blood from the... Or removed the snow that had blood on it. Why did he leave the name that was written on the pillar? My theory is he knew the blood splattered. That's why he removed such a big snow section. But he didn't know the killer wrote something on the lantern. Or, didn't know Misty Faye wrote something on the lantern. Because he couldn't see it. Let me see. Like in a pine tree in her garden, blood doesn't match the victims. Blood doesn't match the victim. Oh, Dot was stabbed. Well, Dot must have been stabbed, though. The blood wasn't... Wait. By the time got the blaze, torches were lit, body was gone, snow around the land became... Person did all that work alone, assumed it was a man. Hey, Cornelius. How's it going? You missed a whole lot. So we found out Dahlia Hawthorne was being channeled by Maya. That's where Maya went. Iris is actually stuck in the inner cavern. And someone else killed Misty Faye. And we're trying to figure it out right now. Missed a lot. Torches were lit. Body was gone. Place totally changed. I was flying in the tree. All of the snow around the lantern had been carefully cleaned up. I want to say it was the stone lantern. Again. Because of the writing.
Objection!
Nope. Since the person did all that work alone, assumed it was a man. Snow had been cleared up, but why was the dagger not?
Objection!
That's not an okay. Load. 18. All of the snow. Okay, let's look at our evidence. Taking the nights. Cause of lost. Okay. Found stuck in a pine tree in her temple. Stone lantern wasn't lit. When I came to, it wasn't trained. I got place changed. Torches were lit. Body was gone. Snow had been cleaned up. Person did all that. Assumed it was a man. Torches were lit. Body was gone. Killer probably lit. Possible to cover it, however. Why did the killer go effort of moving the body? Only one would gain any from that would be my only person, yeah. Is it a profile? Killer cleaned up the snow? Snow was removed, unnatural looking rectangular shape. A lot of shovels around the inner temple, all too heavy. See a lot of victims' blood sprayed around the corner. Yeah. No need to remove that amount of snow, right? Could have scooped up the snow that was stained. Make it more natural. Seems to know me. Prosecutor is shrouded in mystery. Oh, we're going overtime. I want to figure this out at the very least this specific cross-examination. Since the person did all the work alone, I assumed it was a man. Yes, 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 yes. Why is she covering him? Snow actually melted, not scooped. Well, we can't... Even if that was the case, we don't have evidence to say that. I mean, we have a weather report. But... Oh, wait, we have a weather report. Maybe it's the weather report. Stored hidden inside the weapon used. Found blood on it. Found in the garden of the temple. Found stuck in a pine tree. Wasn't lying there on the training hall floor. Time I got back to the garden. Wait, did we press this one? Any lost? Were you in the garden? That's what happened. Person carried a temple killer. Place totally changed. Torches were lit, body was gone. All of the snow around the lantern had been carefully cleaned up too. Person did all the work alone, assumed it was man. Body. I don't know. Lantern from the inner garden was not lit. Torches were lit, body was gone. Well, why not the lantern? Since... I think it has to do with this statement, though, the contradiction. All of the snow around the stone carefully cleaned up. Do we have a picture of the temple? No. Okay, one set of tracks. Are we supposed to... Crystal sphere, the dagger? Wait. She's saying the torches were lit, body was gone. But the blood on that dagger wasn't the victims. Do I present the dagger here?
Objection!
Ah, that's not it. Alright, a photo of Elise, Hazakuta Temple, Occult, Hanging Scroll, Recreation of Weather Report, struck Dusky Bridge at 10:45. I don't know. Has the victim's blood, fingerprints on it, not the murder weapon. Pause, loss of blood, stab in the back. I don't know, I'm stuck. All the snow has been carefully cleaned up. Actual weapon used to murder the victim. Wait, this was the weapon. When I came to training, I like the god, place changed. Treasures were lit, body was gone. Time I got back, place oh wait. All of the snow around the stone lantern had been cleaned up. I wanted to present this. Why didn't he clean the stone lantern?
Objection!
Shoot, that's not it. Take it the morning after. I don't know. Unless it really is the weather report. Ah, shoot, I'm stumped. All the lanterns been carefully cleaned up. Person did all the work, assumed it was a man. Went through a lot of trouble, moving the body, manipulating crime scene. What purpose? Protection. Maya knows more. Pardon, space has totally changed. What the heck? My brain is going into shut-off mode. I can't think anymore. Okay. Maybe this... Okay. I don't know. Anyone got any ideas? Otherwise, I'm gonna call it for a night to think about it. Maybe I have to sleep on it. Snow was falling? Press the whole thing again. I'm gonna reload. Okay, alright. Went to the training hall? Lost consciousness in the garden. Yes. Happened when the victim was stabbed. Person carried you into the temple? Could only been the killer. That's what I think. Killer carried Maya into the inner temple. Time I got back to the garden, place changed. Killer must have done it. Yes, think so? Why would the killer tamper with crime scene? Must have been something the killer desperately wanted to hide. Truth is, when I saw the crime scene, I felt something. Did we not press this statement? Did? Yes. I felt like the killer was hiding the evidence from me. We must have missed this, Rezard. For my sake. What? Everyone knew that I was the only one at the inner temple that night. Sister Bikini had come back, looked at the garden. May have thought you had done it. Definitely would. I thought I pressed all the statements. I guess not. I mean, obviously, this is a new one. Cleaned up the crime scene, make it look like nothing had happened. Sure of it. Condition to get the added statement is bad. Yeah, that's true. Oh, we have to do it in a certain order so the story plays out, you mean? Certainly an important piece of information. I'm not sure. Actually, you're right. I'm not sure I even pressed the first one. No, I thought I did. Want you to add that to... There it is. There it is. I think it was for my sake. Killer cleaned up the evidence of what happened. I'm gonna save this and then... I loaded it. Okay, that's okay. God, I keep doing the wrong thing, but it's okay. We can come back from this. Sheesh. Oh, you are sure, right? But I didn't do it in order is the problem? I don't know. Okay. I think so. I thought he was gonna try to hide something. Sister Bikini. Or maybe we had to go through the whole dialogue, right? And then do it again. I think it was for my sake. Save. I mean, we're already going overtime. Let's get this done. Present. The lantern with the writing on it. There it is. Body of Elise Duxton was carried all the way to the Kemp Temple. At the garden, the real scene of the crime, snow that we suspect was covered in blood was scooped up and removed. Thank you, Rezard. That was a great help. We needed that added statement. It's reasonable to believe all this was done in an attempt to hide the crime scene. I mean, we're thinking of the right track, but we're not triggering the right in-game dialogues and situations to put that into use, you know? However, still one matter seems odd. What would that be? Once they figured it out, Godot. Message written in blood on the lantern. Written very clearly on the white stone lantern. Maya. If the killer was so motivated to protect Maya from suspicion, why didn't they wipe the writing off the lantern? Ah, you're right, because he couldn't see it. And hydrate. Order, Mr. Wright. Isn't it a fact the killer was trying to cover up the crime scene? Indeed, doesn't make much sense to move the body and remove the bloody snow. Not wipe off the incriminating thing of all, the bloody writing. That's the case, have an explanation for the killer's mysterious behavior. Why would the killer move the body and remove the snow, but then leave the bloody writing? I don't know what the killer's plan. It's in fact the killer left the writing on the lantern. Must be a reason. Mr. Wright, hear your opinion. Why did the killer didn't notice it? Prosecutor Godot, earlier in this trial you gave me some good advice. Once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains must be the truth. Maybe you're not as dumb as I thought. The real killer wanted to disguise the fact crime had occurred. If that's the case, wouldn't have left bloody writing on the stone lantern. Therefore, it must mean they didn't notice it. But doesn't make sense. Torches were lit and everything. No way normal person would miss something. Normal person. You're right. There's no way a normal person would. I'm trying to say, only one person involved in this incident who could have missed seeing the bloody writing. Who would that be? Cyclops. Mr. Godot, this is what you said yesterday. My eyesight's pretty messed up, even with these huge goggles on my head. Still can't see everything. Can't see everything, correct? Lantern was submitted as evidence. I'd like the court to think back to the moment it was first presented. This lantern has something written on it. Why? It's written in blood. Nonsense. Lantern is clean as a whistle. You can't see it. Mr. Godot just admitted. Certain colors you can't see, correct? Can't see red on a white background. That's right. Went through this before, during the poisoning case at Trilogy. This is the apron that the delightful Miss Bird was wearing. Somehow spilled coffee on. Something's still bothering Mr. Godot. Why have you not explained the blood stain? What blood stain? Didn't notice it. Don't play games, prosecutor. Blood-colored stain that smeared all over the apron. No one told me anything about a blood stain. Wow, we're even having flashbacks to a prior episode. You could see the coffee on the white apron. Couldn't see the ketchup because it was red. Ha! Strange, in black and white photos, letters would have appeared black. I wonder, why am I the only one that can't see them? Are you admitting it? Are you admitting you can't see red writing on the lantern? Hey Gramps, didn't you know? That's the reason why I don't drink red tea. I didn't know that. Wasn't sure until now, but I just can't believe it. Prosecutor Godot is the murderer. But there's no going back. Finally figured out the truth. Alright, save. Defense at this time formally accuses you. You are the murderer of Miss Elise Duxnim, also known as Misty Fate. Hard to believe this, however, once again brought up disquieting fact about you. Alright. Make sure you don't fill out an indictment in red ink, Gramps. How does a little graffiti make me into the killer? Besides, it's not like it's my name that's written there. Certain that the killer wasn't able to see the color red. Do go on, Trite. Answer is right there at the crime scene. In the snow? Well, why did the killer remove all that snow? If you wanted to hide the bloody snow, why not take out just that area? Why didn't he take it out? Could it be? Couldn't see the blood. The killer couldn't see the red blood seeped into the snow. Had to remove all of the snow. Couldn't be sure of where the blood landed, so he removed the whole area.
Objection.
And more likely, the killer couldn't see the blood because it was dark. He lit the lanterns. Not a chance. Torches were all lit. He would have been able to see just fine. It seems, once again, trial has taken an unexpected turn. Can you explain this, Mr. Godot? mean, we don't even have a alibi that Godot. We don't even have evidence that Godot was at the scene. Yeah, this is all well and good, but where's our proof that Godot was even there? Wait a minute. What is it? Mr. Godot isn't the killer. He didn't even come to the inner temple until 2 days after the murder took place. He didn't show up until after the old bridge got fixed.
Objection!
Maya, can't testify to something like that. What do you mean? After the murder happened, you didn't even exist. She didn't? Because she was channeling? You see now, just established this a little while ago. After the murder, this witness was unconscious. Accused first, proof later, right? Yeah. That's how this world works. Because she was channeling Dahlia. Please, Your Honor, let me add to my testimony. Please listen to me. You plan to cover for Godot no matter what? That's the case. Got no choice. Your Honor, let's hear the testimony. It means we're going to hear the whole truth. Should not silence her. Nicely done, trait. We're going to get him say our real name eventually. Very well. New testimony. Okay, we're going to save here. Save here. This is where we're going to end it. We went over time. I said, I mean, if that ended the episode, I would have gone through the rest of the story to see what we can. But we're going through more testimony, which means we have to do another cross-examination. I'm going to draw the line here. I mean, we've learned a lot. I don't know how Godot got over there. He can teleport or he can fly or something. I don't know. There's a lot more in the transcript. Yeah, well, I mean, thanks for that. I mean, making the right choice. So hopefully we can finish tomorrow. But thanks for watching and hanging out, guys. Hopefully I see you guys tomorrow, because, I mean, we're going to I thought we were going to finish up tonight. But we probably will finish up tomorrow. I mean, we'll have another full 2 hours. We'll probably finish up tomorrow. But yes, we should be streaming tomorrow. I already missed 2 stream days, Monday and Tuesday. I might even miss Friday, to be honest. But that'll be to be determined. But thanks for watching, everyone. I hope to see you next time. Let me see if there's any of my buddies streaming. Oh, Big Tooth is on. She's playing Minecraft. I haven't actually seen her online at this time anyway for a while. Very cool, chill streamer. She came by one time. I think because she watched us play. What was it she watching? She was watching us play Dragon Age Origins. But she's very nice, very kind girl. And she's currently playing Minecraft. So I'm going to host her. But thanks for watching. I hope to see you guys next time. So keep on gaming. Stay safe. Have a good night. And keep drinking water, of course. Stay hydrated. And we'll solve this case, knock on wood, tomorrow night. And start the 6th episode, Rezard. You said there's a 6th episode. To be honest, I was kind of hoping this was the last one. But see you guys next time. Take it easy. Have a great Thursday. Bye-bye.